Okay, this is Mr. Courteau, and I'm back, and I'm going to try to solve number 2 and 3 on page 3, Mopahe. I'm going to start by, I'm going to number this. This is problem number 2. And then I am going to read this question and figure out what it's actually asking me to do. I have to move it a little bit so I can read it. It says, sketch the layout of the playing field for our version of Mopahe below. Okay, so that's what we're going to do in this location. This middle area right here is we're gonna sketch a Mopahe field, right? So that's what we're going to use that area for. It says Mr. Flora wants to use two 75-foot ropes to mark the boundaries on either side of the playing field from which each competitor stands. Which each competitor slides the moa to his opponent on the other side. To show the position that each competitor needs to stand, he marks the rope with a piece of tape so that there's equal spacing between each of the 10 competitors along the rope. Okay? So the easiest thing I'm going to do here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put my ropes in. Okay? So I'm going to have boom. Okay. Once I get that, now I can draw my rope along, and remember this is going to be 75 feet. So there's one rope, and then here's the other. 75 feet apart. And these are both exactly 75 feet long. Okay. Now it told me that the competitors stand along this rope, evenly spaced. So I'm going to pick some competitors to stand here, and we're just going to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have to space those guys out. And then the other competitors, 11 through 20, are on the bottom rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's move these guys around so they're a little bit more evenly spaced here. That'll work. That'll work. This guy a little over. Okay, so you can assume that they're all evenly spaced. Now remember, the goal of Mopahe is to slide your moa through the little goals. So each guy is going to have these little goals between them, and that's how you score, is being able to slide through the goals. So I'm going to slide my moa from one guy to the other, and you could just say, like, this is guy number 1, right? That's his little spot, and then he's playing opponent number 11, right? And so this guy down here is number 20, and this opponent right here is number 10. You don't need to label all of them, but just so we have an idea of what we have. Now remember, we want to have equal spacing between all of these guys, right? Between each competitor. So from here to here, we want this space to be equal. Okay? So let's draw in these spaces and figure out how many divisions or equal spaces we're going to have. And then we'll number them. Not very equal, but we're assuming it's equal. Now let's number to see. So we have, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces. Okay? So we have 9 spaces that are evenly divided. So we have 9 equal divisions between these players. Now let's look down here at the bottom. It says if competitors 1 to 10, that's what we did, 1 to 10, stand at the ends of the rope, and 11 to 20 stand at the other end. That's kind of what I did here. 1 through 10, and then 11 through 20. How far apart should Mr. Flora place the pieces of tape? Now remember, we had 75 total feet, right? And we are going to say, well, this is between, divided into 9 separate sections, 9 equal length sections. Okay. Well, looking at this number 75 here, you know that it's not going to divide, 9 isn't going to divide nicely into there, right? It's going to have some remainder, so you're going to get a decimal feet. And a lot of times when it's hard to actually use decimal feet, right? So we're going to change it to total inches, so it's easier for Mr. Flora to work with again. So we know we have 75 feet, and we're going to convert, again, we know that there are 12 inches, right, in 1 foot. And by doing this, we can say now we have 900 inches, right? We're going to divide this by our sections, right? So we're going to divide this into our 9, right? That's what we had. We had 9 sections here, 9 equal length sections between these people. And we're going to get our answer. And what's it going to be in? It's going to be in inches. Okay? And it divides up nice and neatly.